there. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to achieve lashes like these. Okay, this is our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara, and it's amazing. So we have the transplanting gel, which is in the longer tube, and the fibers, which are in the shorter tube. You can also see the fibers in the window there. So the order in which you put this on is gel, fiber, gel. Every time, okay? So you put the gel on to make your lashes wet so that the fibers will stick to it. Let it sit for just a minute, and then you go over it again to lengthen the fibers, smooth them out, and seal them on. Otherwise, if you don't do that, you're gonna have like hairy looking eyelashes and you're gonna like have fibers all over your face. So how you do this, you just apply the gel just like you would regular mascara. Now this isn't regular mascara, it's formulated a little differently, so don't try and use regular mascara. So I go from root to tip. Sorry, I'm covering it just for a second. Root to tip, not layering it, like not packing it on so thick or anything. Less is more, and of course I am messy. And you can always add more, like another coat. Now sometimes I'll go back and forward like that just to kind of make sure all the lashes are wet. Okay. Now the fibers just look like a hairy wand. Okay. So in order to make sure you don't get too much fibers on, I like to roll it on the back of my hand, just like that, to press the fibers into the brush a little bit more. And then I put this on mid-lash to tip. Just like so. And I will kind of go back and forth. Again, you want to put these fibers on. Sorry, I'm out of frame. You want to put these fibers on when your lashes are still wet. So generally what I do, I've already done this eye, but generally what I do is I do gel fibers, then I hop over to this eye and do gel fibers, and then go back and seal, because by the time I'm done gelling and fibering one eye, the other one is ready to be sealed, okay? So I do that. Now, if you need fibers, like longer lashes on the bottom, you can do this on the bottom as well. Again, same routine, gel, fibers, gel. I just go a lot easier just because naturally when I'm putting mascara on my bottom lashes, I just have a more gentler touch. So just kind of be aware of how you put on mascara, just in case you're the same way. If you're a little bit more gentle, you might not be sealing them well. So what I do, again, I do the gel, and I'm really light in my touch, but I just kind of make sure that they're wet. Now with this, I don't roll them on the back of my hand, but total preference. You can play around with it, see what's going to work for you. But I literally just kind of touch the tips of mine with the fibers, okay? Because I don't want too much, because I don't need them like super thick. And then I will go through and seal them. So now that the top lashes have had some time just to kind of bond together, I take the gel again, okay, and I'm going to take my time. Now once you get the hang of it, you'll go faster. But when it's your first time doing it a few times, you just kind of want to take your time, because this is where you're going to be smoothing it out and getting that length. Again, I'll go back and forth, making sure that any fibers I had on the back side are being sealed. Now, again, you can do as many coats as you like. Just know that the more coats you add, the thicker it'll get. So if you have time on your hands and you're just wanting to kind of play around with it, you can see how many coats you can get away with. With this new formula, most people are good with one. Some people like doing two for just a really dramatic, bold eye. I like to do what I call 1.5. So I have, see like this side, and now I could have probably taken my comb to it just to kind of comb this out a little bit. But I tend to, like, my lashes are good, but I want like a little bit more on the tips. So I will just make sure that the tips are wet again. And I will go through with the fiber. Now this time I'm not going to roll it on the back of my hand, because with just a really light touch, I'm just going to kind of go through with the fibers and put it right on the tips of my lashes. Okay. So at this point now I can go to the bottom. Now again, you want to do, when you're doing the bottom, you just want to make sure that you are sealing them really well. So usually going under the underside of it, like I'll do the top side, but we don't want to get it on our skin, so we're usually really light with it. So I try and go on the other underside and just kind of curl it, you know. Oh, again, I can be messy. I'm not perfect by any means. Okay, well, now I just have like a dot. It's not, it's like right on my liner. It looks like liner now, so it's not all clumped, but I can fix it. Okay, so sealing the top, I'm just gonna focus on the top. Back and forth. Now, if you feel like an area has gotten too gathered, or you know, it's not separating like you like it or something, you can always take a lash comb to it. I really like ours. I didn't ever really think there was a difference until I noticed, or till I discovered ours is metal. So it totally combs through it so well, and you don't have to worry about broken or bent combs after a while. But you can totally take it to it. So again, like I would probably take it to like right here, just kind of depending on what my eyes are doing. But that's it. That's how you put this on. Just the key is to make sure that you start less is more. So light on the gel at first, light on the fibers at first, just making sure that it's all, you know, coated well. You do want to test out. I know some people don't have any issues using their fibers from root to tip. I find that for me, if I do it root to tip, and maybe it's just how I'm applying it, I find that I get some in my eye. Now these are natural, so it's not gonna be harmful, but nothing feels good when it goes in our eye, regardless of whether it's natural or not. So just be cautious of that. Like I said, I like to do it mid-lash to tip because I still get the length and the thickness from that, and that's all I really need. So that's how you apply it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I'd be happy to help you. Good luck to you. See you later.